paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. We'll get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Oregon's offense will come out first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Wow, defense is... Comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Slithers into space. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. FIU pushing tempo. To the air, it's Jenkins. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure, the clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good... Keeping 2 hands on the foot.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Quick release by the QB. Oh, what a move to get room. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Whittington. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without score. Touchdown, Ducks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football team.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Alabama. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Gonna run it. It's Owens. He's loose. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run. No chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Got it in the middle. It's Payne. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Burke. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
It's a seam wide open, turning it on. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Just keep swinging it. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Panthers. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Under fire! And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Off play action on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. chunked it away just as he was hit. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. But what's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
With the catch, it's Hughes. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's low. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Oregon was dominant last season until the Ducks ran into that Ohio State juggernaut in the Rose Bowl, and that left Oregon still in search of its long-awaited first national title.
Well, Dan Lanning has built this thing into a national championship contender. He's done it in the trenches. But I'm curious to see what they do at quarterback and how that position plays out. Dylan Gabriel exhausted his 17th year of eligibility finally last year, David, so that's where my eyes are at.
He did, no doubt about it. He was around for a long time, but I think it's more the excitement with Lanning and continuing to bring in high recruiting classes, but breaking through and getting that first national title. They're on the precipice. Is this the year?
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease there.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Moore to the air. Fires to the big fella. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Give to the back. Picks up the 1st down. Turning on the Jets. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback making checks. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oregon! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last round.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He'll pull it on the read. Runs through the tackle. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. It's blocked. The pressure got home. And after the block punt and all that followed, they'll start this drive inside their 30. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Touchdown Ducks! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 7 over the Rebels.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do, but look at this.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. FIU will line up to punt. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He'll take it on the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Hughes. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. The short hand. It's Moore. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got the quick pass. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Makes the grab, it's Stewart. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The play action fake. He's got it on the run. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this 1st quarter.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. FIU pushing tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The kick is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Moore will throw. Pulls it in. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
To the air on second down. Wide open downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
Number 36 on the field goal.
It's good. And the field goal caps off this first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Kickoff unit all lined up and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the move from inside his 5. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Going up top. What a grab along the left sideline, got the foot down in a strong throw, put it right on the money.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Quick completion on the out. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Ineligible receiver, downfield,
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Using his legs, it's Whittington. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Ducks are facing 3rd and inches. Motion from the wide receiver. Moore to the air. Finds his big tight end. That will be enough to move the chains and give him a first down in the red zone at the 14. Off the play fake. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Gets it past the marker. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Moore will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Grabbed in the middle. It's Benson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. From the gun, running back on the move. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
And the Ducks will punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Lots of running room. He now has 53 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Right back to the well. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Rides the back on the option, the give. Jukes his way for more. Big pickup on the ground, knocked out at the 28-yard line. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Proctor. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Smashes it between the uprights.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Ducks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down coming up.
Going up top again. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Oh, what a cut! Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got it in the middle, it's Benson.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. Moore to the air. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you can tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Imagine how this outcome is going to impact social media this week. One side ready for a parade, the other ready to hit the panic button.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker, it's Perry. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Dawson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Line is set on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Proctor. He's got the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. FIU will line up to punt. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Trying play action. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Bunch formation for these receivers. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. They get to him as he throws.
He didn't have a whole lot of amount of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On third down, he drops to throw. A strike downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds the big tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And that's another first down.
Moore will throw. Got his man on the right. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Brings up second down.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. And the Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Benson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Zings it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
48, Florida International, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
The play action fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Payne. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll do it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After this game is over, we will be switching to the mainstream, which will be NBA 2K22.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. As the clock runs out here in the second quarter, this offense happy with the lead it has built, and they'll go to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And it's clear, The aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
The Ducks will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. He'll pull it on the read. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Proctor. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. FIU set up with another 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Payne. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun. Wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Snagged in the middle. It's Payne. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The give to the lone running back. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Just drives it between the uprights. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Moore to the air. Quickly complete. Wide open spaces. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
He's got it on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires deep on the run. He's got it inside the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down goal to go. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. Third and goal. They'll run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He splits the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Bringing it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Perry. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The give on the inside. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's second and 4.
Brings up second down.
They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Back to pass on second down. Here comes the heat. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. FIU will line up to punt. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And that's a first down.
To the air on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Ducks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Running behind that left side. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Bringing the heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness. You just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it in the middle, it's Dawson. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. FIU will line up to punt. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner goes down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Ducks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Absolutely center cut. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Proctor. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
FIU will line up to punt. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Moore. Didn't pick up a lot there.